As an entrepreneur, we all have thought about that moment or daydream about that moment where we're in a Shark Tank-like environment and we are pitching our startup or our new business idea to venture capitalists. Well, what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna give you the top 4 questions that you should ask yourself and answer in your startup so that you're ready for that conversation. And we're gonna do that right after the intro. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur. Hey, whoa. Welcome to my channel. If you are an entrepreneur looking to start, manage, or grow your side hustle or your business, please consider subscribing to my channel. You can do that by hitting that subscribe button, also banging on that notification bell. One of the biggest challenges to entrepreneurs in growing their business or even starting their business is raising the proper capital to get everything going. And there's many different ways you can go about doing this. You can, go to an angel investor, so that's like a family member, and you can ask them for a certain amount of money and pay them back, or you can dig deep into your actual your personal finances and save up, get another job, or use your retirement. And then there's the more popular way that has been out there, especially with the introduction of Shark Tank to the whole world, and seeing how people can go on there and pitch their ideas and give away equity in their business, but they also can leave with a lot of capital and just the brand of actual Shark Tank, and they grow their businesses overnight. And many of us, like I said, we daydream about having that moment, and we've seen a lot of entrepreneurs go on there and drop the ball. And so what I wanted to do in this video is I wanted to give you guys 4 different questions that you should ask yourself. And the source that I'm getting these questions from is actually from Kobe Bryant himself. He's up here. This man has inspired me in so many different ways. So I was also not just a fan of him on the basketball court, but I also became a fan of him, in the business room, in the conference room. One of the biggest and most lucrative investments that he made was when he invested in Body Armor drinks. So he actually invested about $6 million into the business, which got him 10% equity in the actual business itself. And then 4 years later, it was bought out by Coca-Cola, which actually blew his investment out of the water. So I think he made 30% on top of what he actually put into there. So that is an amazing return. And I think that actually holds the record for investments for any NBA player right now up to date. So that is a huge investment deal. And he actually didn't stop there. Many people did not know that he actually was a founding partner of Bryant and Stable Investment Group. So they actually went in and they invested in businesses like Dale. They invested in Alibaba, the Honest brand, Epic Games. So Epic Games is also the same company that brings you Fortnite. And if you don't know what the Honest brand is, that is the same brand that Jessica Alba runs all of her products through. 6 months before he passed away, I was actually in Detroit with my family, and I actually came across one of the interviews that he had, and he gave 4 different reasons why he invests in a company. And the goal is for us to take this information and reverse engineer it so you can take these questions and then you can answer them through your startup or how you're managing your business, so that when you do get the chance or do get the opportunity to be sitting in a room pitching your business to a VC or a venture capitalist, you can actually say the right things and you can cater what your pitch is, so you can actually grow your business and find people that believe in your business and give you money to actually grow your business. Without further ado, Kobe Bryant, take it away.
Do you understand the business?
So what I want you to think about with this question is, do you understand the business from your customer standpoint? Are you offering the best product to the consumer as possible? Question number 2.
Is it a business that you can help in some form or fashion?
So this is a question that you should ask yourself, is what makes you different from your competitors? Do you want to put yourself in a different lane in that market? You want to solve a market pain. You want to actually think about what makes you different from any of the other competitors. Question number 3.
What are the barriers of entry to that business?
There's 2 different ways I like to think about it. Number 1 is just going to be the good side, and that is typically something that helps or preserves the integrity of the consumer and the market. And then you also have the negative one, where it's more of like a monopoly. So a business comes in and makes it very difficult for other businesses to actually get into that industry. And if you have any questions that you want to have answered about what are different types of barriers of entry, because there are many different types, please drop a comment down below. Question number 4.
And then the entrepreneurs themselves, the company itself, right? Do they have a culture that you believe is sustainable? Are these leaders people that you believe in? Are they people that are obsessives? And in turn, have they created a culture of obsessiveness?
Obsessiveness. So I just want you guys to write that word down, put it in a place that you frequent the most, because obsession is probably going to be the one thing that's going to set you apart from your competitors. Kobe Bryant was known for his Mamba mentality, and he was obsessed with being the best basketball player that walked on this earth. The biggest thing for me that I take away from that question and what he said is, you have to start within. You have to want it more than anyone else. You have to want to be the best. You have to, be obsessed with your business and your product. And then you find people that gravitate towards that as well, and you build a team and they have that same obsession. Now they might have different skills to help you get to the goals that you want for the business, but they still are obsessed about that, and you create a culture of that obsessiveness, like Kobe Bryant said, where you can actually grow your business and make it the best that you can make it. If you learned anything from this video, please give it a thumbs up. I highly suggest that you sit down. If you're a sole proprietorship, I want you to sit down with your business plan and look at your business and be honest and benchmark where you think you are with these 4 different questions. It's crazy because you'll be surprised on how many different venture capitalists, people that have a lot of money that want to invest, a lot of them think the exact same way that Kobe Bryant was thinking. On the screen, there's a video that I think you should check out. I'll see you in that video.